Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Today, it's an NL Central Division matchup between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Cincinnati Reds. The Brewers will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Luis Castillo will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, his last one was good. I'm sure he'd like to pitch a little bit better. Was able to get into the 7th inning. Got a no decision in his last one. He needs to get off to a good start here to try to get him and the team in the win column.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He will lead this one off
the
today.
Afternoon for Milwaukee, the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
First delivery to him on the way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The next 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Winker has it in his tracks. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I love what Matt Carpenter brings to the table for this team. He's got 6 RBIs in this series already, so obviously he's had a huge impact on the last few games. Now they're hoping for more of the same from him, and as someone watching this game, so am I.
At the plate, Matt Carpenter. Lifetime versus this arm. He's gone 5 for 13. He's taken him deep once. This is in the air out to right. Puig's got a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third.
In is Christian
The right
Yelich.
fielder.
First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Lined hard toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And it's been a big series for him with the bat. He's collected 8 hits already. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Yelich is running. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel. Hit in the air out toward left. And Braun will handle this one for route number 2.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home. This is lifted out to left. Braun has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Reds turned away. Striding in, Travis Shaw. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 3 for 9.
Shaw.
Yanked fouled off to the right. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Brewers have dominated so far. They've got the chance in this one to complete a series sweep.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
The 0-2 once more. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
He's got it. Jeanette has it for 1. Back to first, and Braun is retired on the double play ball.
Batting 7.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar. Now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big. Stepping in, Eugenio Suarez. His batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Jimmy Nelson. Comes in with 6 hits in 21 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. 0-2 the count to Suarez.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Jeanette. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Hit down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
1-2 now. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts. Now batting, Orlando Arcia. His career numbers in this matchup, he's seen him well, 6 for 11.
Arcia.
Popped him up. Suarez has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting 9.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Jimmy Nelson. Here comes the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. In there, a base hit.
Well, you don't see that all the time. Pitcher deep in the count, 0-2, and D-Rose still manages to sneak out a base hit on an 0-2 count.
You know what? He never lost his toehold there, Dan. He seemed like he wanted to hit. He was aggressive. He battled and was able to be rewarded with a nice base hit.
Standing in now, Lorenzo Cain. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 13.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep, and this one clears the bullpen. A long home run. 3-run home run down the line in right. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Brewers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Now batting, the right fielder.
In now, Christian Yelich. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit. Senzel fields it cleanly.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Stepping in now, Yasmani Grandal. And there's out number 2. And it brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Suarez has it. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. In now is Yasiel Puig. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Yasiel Puig is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 0-1. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
Digging in, Luis Castillo. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down and ordered. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jesus Aguilar. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Line towards center field. Senzel has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 3.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball into the upper deck and gone. Orlando Arcia with a solo shot. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Brewers have made this a 5-0 ball game.
Well, my eyesight is good, but I'm going to need a replay to see where that thing landed. That thing carried about 460 feet, which is staggering when you think about it. I know one person who's not impressed, though, and he's standing on the mound.
The pitcher, number 52, Jimmy.
Into the box now, Nelson. Jimmy Nelson. 0-1 the count. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a pop-up now. Votto in foul ground, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. Hit in the air down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hard ground ball to third. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Matt Carpenter.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Big swing by Carpenter, and this is out to deep right, and it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second home run of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure, after what can only be described as a terrible pitching performance. Michael Lorenzen answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
The batter, the right fielder, Christian.
Standing in now,
Yelich.
Christian Yelich. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. First home run of the campaign for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Into the box, Yasmani Grandal. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. And the throw in gets away from him.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Here's Ryan Braun now. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 3-run homer here for Ryan Braun. Home run number 5 on the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
Up next for Milwaukee, the first baseman.
Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run here in the early going as the blowout continues.
Now batting, shortstop.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. As he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. He's gone 4 for 9. He also has 1 home run. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
This one's down to 3rd. And it's in time at first, and finally at long. Striding in once again, Jose Iglesias. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
15.
Digging in to try it again, Nick Senzel. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. No balls and 1 strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Nick Senzel becomes out number 2 this inning.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. We played 4 full. Milwaukee leads it 12-0. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for Milwaukee.
Stepping in, Jimmy Nelson. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Nelson.
First offering on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Suarez gloves it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 6.
Digging in now for the last time up. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, he'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Into the box now, Matt Carpenter, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. Comes set, and the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The third baseman.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
So
now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And right into the shift, but this will get foul for strike 2. And he fouls this one off. Here comes another 0-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Stepping into the box, Scooter Gennett, who was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. 2 balls and a strike to Gennett.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks them offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
The right fielder, number 66.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Dero, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the end. Into the box, Christian Yelich. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as this lead got even wider. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. You know what, Dero, when the wind's blowing out like it is today, you're going to see a lot of home runs, and that's what we saw.
Yeah, Dan, you know this as a pitcher. You can mishit a ball, and it's going to the cheap seats today. They did an excellent job of changing their approach and getting balls in the air.
Jared Hughes gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Standing in now, Yasmani Grandal. And he gets a hold of this one again to deep right field. And a scaling attempt to the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they just continue to pour it on here.
Now batting, the third baseman, Travis Shaw.
In now, Travis Shaw as he sends it on the ground to first. Taken in by Votto, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The left fielder
coming to the plate now, Ryan Braun. His career line against Jared Hughes. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and Braun connects on one in the air to deep left field. Gone! Ryan Braun with the solo home run. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues. If you've lost count, it's understandable. That was their 9th home run of the game. Can you believe what we're seeing in this? Can you believe what we're seeing out of this lineup today, guys?
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, how about Dero? This is one of the better ballparks to hit it in the world. The Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Ball flies out of this place.
Great American small park. We used to watch guys like Adam Dunn and Jay Bruce hit monster bombs in this yard. I'm not surprised at all with what we saw today.
Shortstop, Orlando.
Now to the plate, Orlando Arcia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His second.
The pitcher, number 52, Jimmy Nelson.
Into the box, Jimmy Nelson. As he rips it on the ground to second. Scooped up on the backhand. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the center
Stepping
fielder,
into the box, Lorenzo Cain. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
the batter, number 13.
Matt Carpenter will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Big swing by Carpenter, and this is out to deep right. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Next from Milwaukee, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Stepping in now, Christian Yelich. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. He'll get it into second. And going for it, the right call. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Now batting.
Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box now, Yasmani Grandal. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one. Derek Dietrich is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
22, Derek
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
No balls and a strike to count. Dietrich aboard here at first with nobody out. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Digging in once again, Nick Senzel. He went down on strikes last time up.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Nick Senzel becomes out number 2 this inning. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. One left for Cincinnati, and they remain well. David Hernandez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Ready once again, Travis Shaw will start it out here for Milwaukee with Ryan Braun waiting on deck to follow. Drilled to the right side. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground out to short. Jeanette has it for one. Back to first, and Braun is retired on the double play ball.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a ground ball to third. Backhanded. Throw on Nevada will take care of him at first, and the side is... Now in the box, Eugenio Suarez. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Jeremy Jeffress is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Behind 0-2 now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Throw just in time, and that was awfully close. Now at the plate, Jesse Winker, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. And as you can see, they are way behind.
The shortstop. Orlando.
So digging in now, Orlando Arcia. Career numbers with David Hernandez. He's 1 for 5. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Winker has a play. Makes the play. 1 away. At the plate, Jeremy Jeffress. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He's set. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Senzel sprinting after it, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had 1 in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that 1 hit.
Winker is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Matt Carpenter will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Way up into the moon deck and out of here. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his 4th in the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, there are good days and then there are great days. When you hit 4 home runs in a game, I think you can say that's a great game. This has been incredible to watch.
Christian
Standing in now, Christian Yelich. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs. I mean,
and the throw is in time to get him to. Striding into the box, Yasiel Puig. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ulysses Chacin will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for Milwaukee, number 45, Jolie.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Working quickly now as the splitter's in there, 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses there, 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
Well, taken in over at first for the second out, and that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Number 17 will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Swing and a miss, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit to third. Shaw fields it cleanly. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Robert Stevenson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ready for another shot now, Yasmani Grandal. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Puig is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting.
Digging in, Travis Shaw. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Yanked fouled off to the right. The 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Senzel is in pursuit. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The batter.
Into the box now, Ryan Braun. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And this will bang up against the wall. And Braun ought to have extra bases here as this one's into the gap.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
In now, Jesus Aguilar. A bouncer to the left side. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is. Now at the plate, Jose Iglesias starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Nick Senzel. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
So stepping in, Eugenio Suarez. His lifetime numbers against Chacin. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. Chacin's ready, 0-1 on its way. Fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Throw to first here in time for the final out, and the Brewers go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
21-2 the final tally today. The Milwaukee Brewers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jimmy Nelson earns the win, his second, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Luis Castillo allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.